Hello students, in our previous video we have discussed the definition of polynomial, zeros of a polynomial and how to find geometrically the number of zeros of a given polynomial. Now in this video we are going to do most important topic of a polynomial chapter, that is relationship between zeros and coefficient of a polynomial. तो इसे स्टार्ट करने के लिए सबसे पहले हमें पता होना चाहिए जीरोस क्या है और कोफिशिएंट्स क्या है. जीरोस हमारे पॉलिनोमियल की वो वैल्यू है x की जिस पे कि पॉलिनोमियल जीरो हो जाता है, और कोफिशिएंट जो हमारे पॉलिनोमियल्स हमारे वेरिएबल्स के साथ मल्टीप्लिकेशन में होते हैं, दैट इज कोफिशिएंट्स. लाइकवाइज इन अ लीनियर पॉलिनोमियल ax plus b, here a is the coefficient of x. So what are the coefficients? Coefficients are the constants multiplied by the variable in the expression of a polynomial. It is multiplied by the variable. Okay. Now, first of all, we will discuss the relation between zeros and coefficient of a linear polynomial. Of a linear polynomial, general equation is ax plus b. Generally, we write a linear polynomial in this form. So px is equal to ax plus b. In order to find the zero of this polynomial should be equal to 0. So we will find the value of x at which this big polynomial becomes 0. Ax equal to minus b, x becomes minus b by a, where b is a constant term and a is a coefficient of x. So this is a relationship between 0 and a coefficient of the x in the linear polynomial. Now we move on to quadratic polynomial. In general form, we assume the quadratic polynomial to be ax square plus bx plus c, where a, b, c are the constants, and a is coefficient of x square, b is the coefficient of x, and c is a constant term. Number of zeros of a quadratic polynomial are equal to the maximum degree of a polynomial. What is the degree of a polynomial? Here it is 2. So the number of zeros this polynomial will have 2 zeros. So let alpha beta be the zeros of this polynomial. Generally we take alpha beta as the zeros of polynomial. You can take any alphabet like p, q, a, b, anything. So generally we take alpha beta gammas as the zeros of the polynomial. So here we'll take alpha and beta be the zeros of polynomial, this quadratic polynomial. It is a quadratic polynomial, so it will be having 2 zeros. So by multiplying its two factors we will get this polynomial, and k be any real number. Okay. Now x square plus bx plus c is equal to k times kx into x minus beta minus alpha to x minus beta. We'll multiply these two brackets. Okay. Now on multiplying these two brackets we get k is equal to x square minus x beta minus alpha x plus alpha beta. In these two the variable is same x, so we will write in this way, like kx square minus k x alpha plus beta into x plus k alpha beta. Now on comparing both the sides we get, like on this side x square, coefficient of x square is k, on this side coefficient of x square is a. So k is equal to a, and coefficient of x here is minus k alpha plus beta, and here is b. So b is equal to minus k alpha plus beta. Now as k is equal to a, we will put in place of k we will put a, and we get alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by a. Minus b by a is equal to alpha plus beta. This is sum of both the roots. So sum of zeros kya hai? Alpha plus beta. Minus b by a is equal to sum of zeros. Zeros kya hai? Alpha plus beta. So minus b by a is equal to sum of zeros, that is alpha plus beta. And similarly on comparing c is equal to k alpha beta, likewise k alpha beta, and here constant term is c. So c will be equal to k alpha beta, c is equal to k alpha beta, and k is equal to a. So c by a is equal to alpha beta. That is product of zeros. Product of zeros is equal to c by a. So what is the relationship between zeros and the coefficient of quadratic polynomial? That is sum of zeros is equal to minus b by a. B is a coefficient of x and a is a coefficient of x square, and product of zeros is equal to alpha into beta, that is c by a, that equal to constant term upon coefficient of x square. Next we will do cubic polynomial. Cubic polynomial in general form, it is of the form ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d. Now it is a cubic polynomial, so it will be having at most 3 zeros. We will take alpha, beta and gamma are the zeros of polynomial px. This is a cubic polynomial in general form is equal to k times all the 3 factors of this cubic polynomial. First of all, we'll multiply these 2 factors. We get k x square minus beta x minus alpha x plus alpha beta multiply by x minus gamma. Now we'll multiply these 2 brackets like x square into x cube, x square into gamma minus gamma x square. Similarly, minus beta x into x minus beta x square minus beta x into gamma minus x beta gamma minus alpha x square plus alpha gamma x plus alpha beta x minus alpha beta gamma. Now we will join all the terms of the same variables like x cube, it is only one term here, and in x square this term and this term, that is minus x square alpha plus beta plus gamma. So the coefficient of x in these 3 will be x into alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha minus alpha beta gamma. So similarly, on comparing both the sides, we will compare these 2 sides. We get k is equal to a, coefficient of x cube, here coefficient of x cube, k is equal to a. Coefficient of x square is alpha plus beta plus gamma into k, and here it is b. Similarly, c is equal to k alpha beta gamma, gamma alpha, and d is equal to alpha beta gamma. The sum of zeros becomes alpha plus beta plus gamma is equal to minus b by a. This is k is equal to a, so minus b by a. B is the coefficient of x square upon coefficient of x cube. This is sum of zeros of a cubic polynomial. Similarly, product of zeros becomes alpha beta gamma d by a minus d by a. Minus constant, d is constant in this, and coefficient of x cube. Product of zeros taking 2 at a time. When we take 2 zeros at a time and multiply them and adding all the 3 terms, we get c by a, that is coefficient of x upon coefficient of x cube. In this way, we can find the relationship between zeros and the coefficient of cubic polynomial. We'll do some examples of this now, like find a quadratic polynomial each with the given numbers as sum and product of its zeros is this. Sum and product of a quadratic polynomial की हमें zeros का दे रखा है कि ये sum है और ये product है. अब हमें क्या बताना है quadratic polynomial क्या होगा. Quadratic polynomial इस form का होगा x square minus sum into x plus product. So alpha plus beta हमें दे रखा है, alpha into gamma दे रखा है. हमने simple put करना है x square minus sum and their product. We get a quadratic polynomial. Similarly, you can try the second part also. It is very easy. Now, find the zeros of a quadratic polynomial and verify the relationship between the zeros and coefficient of this. You are given with a quadratic polynomial and you have to verify the relationship, that what relation you have studied about the quadratic polynomial between zeros and the coefficient, is it verify this by this polynomial or not. So we'll compare with the quadratic polynomial. That will be a, here a is equal to 4, b is equal to minus 4 and c is equal to 1. We find the zeros of a quadratic polynomial by splitting the middle term. So we'll find both the zeros by splitting the middle term. Or of this quadratic polynomial, you can find the zeros by using the formula. You have done the identities, that is, you can use this identity a plus b whole square. That is a square plus b square plus 2ab, or a minus b whole square, that is a square plus b square minus 2ab. So here you will be using this identity a minus b whole square, a square plus b square minus 2ab. It is also this form 2s minus 1, 2s minus 1. You will get both the factors same. So both the zeros will be same. Now sum of zeros will be, adding both the zeros, we get 1. And by using that relation we have started, that is sum of zeros equal to minus b by a. So minus of b here is minus 4. Minus of minus 4 upon a is 4. On cancelling we get 1. So sum of zeros has verified the relation that on adding these two zeros and on using the relation of coefficients, we get the same value 1. So hence our relation is verified. Similarly, alpha into beta is equal to product of zeros. We'll do the product of these zeros. That becomes 1 by 4. And what formula we have done? That product of zeros is equal to c by a. So c by a is equal to 1 by 4. So we find the relationship between zeros and the coefficient of quadratic polynomial. These questions will help you in your NTSC exams, Olympiad exams. Every year, these types of questions come in your exams, in your Olympiad, about the zeros and the coefficients of your quadratic polynomial, cubic polynomial. These are very important. Now another question. If the sum of the zeros of the polynomial px, ये polynomial हमें दिया हुआ है, is 1. Sum of zeros हमें दे रखा है polynomial का 1 है. Then find the value of k. Polynomial दे रखा है हमें px. क्या है polynomial? kx k square minus 14 into x square minus 2x minus 2x. Here a क्या है हमारा? अगर हम इससे कंपेयर करें, ax square plus bx plus c होती है हमारी quadratic polynomial की general form. So a here will be k square minus 14, b is minus 2 and c will be minus 12. Sum of zeros क्या आएगी हमारे पास? Alpha plus beta equal to minus b by a. Alpha plus beta हमें दिया हुआ है. हमें क्या दिया हुआ है? Sum of zeros 1. So 1 we'll put here and minus b here is minus 2 and a is k square minus 14. On putting these all values, we get 1 is equal to 2 upon k square minus 14. On cross multiplying it, k square minus 14 becomes 2. K square equal to 16. So the value of k here comes out to be plus and minus 4. So likewise, these types of questions generally are asked in NTSC exams and Olympiads. So you can practice more questions from any of the book. So thank you.